Hey guys, Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. It's Monday morning and today in the house we have a brand new smartphone on my desk, and this one is actually pretty crazy. It's a very affordable category 5G phone from the brand and packs some crazy features for this price point. Specs are its main highlight. Model we'll be checking out today is their all new Hot 25G, and as I've told you, it packs like a 120Hz ultra smooth display. It's powered by Dimensity 810 5G CPU and plenty of other features. We've got all of the specs mentioned at the back. As I've told you, packs like a 6.6-inch 1080p 120Hz display, supports almost 12 5G bands, has a 50 megapixel dual camera setup, Dimensity 810 CPU, and not to miss out that 5000 milliampere battery. So those were all of its main specs and highlights, guys. So I'm like pretty excited to see what this phone can offer for this price point. And talking about the variant, so it's available in two different variants. Today in the house we have the 4 plus 64GB variant. Talking about the colors, well, looks like we have the space blue edition. It's also available in two other different color variants as well, and that is pretty much it. There's nothing much mentioned over here, so let's quickly get started with the unboxing. As soon as you open it, we got the brand new phone from Infinix. They're all new entry level 5G phone, the Hot 25G in space blue edition. Hey, it actually looks pretty decent, right, for the price point. Dual tone color design. We'll just come back to this in a moment. Along with that, as usual, you get a fast charger, 18 watt rated, and a type C cable for charging the phone, and also a SIM ejection tool. And not to miss out these paperwork, just make sure to read that. And yes, you also get a free clear case for the phone, guys. Good quality clear case, so you don't need to buy again separately. And that's it. These are all the accessories and stuff we got in the package. Now let me give you a closer look and talk about the design and build quality of this phone. Initial impression, phone actually looks pretty good, guys. I mean, the color, the whole feel and vibe in the hand, pretty nice. So let me give you a physical overview. On the front, as I've told you, packs a 6.6-inch 1080p full HD plus 120Hz super smooth display, and there's a 8 megapixel selfie camera at the top. All of these budget category phones these days are coming with a flat body design, and to the right you've got a power button over here, volume rocker to the top, and quality of the buttons is also nice. There's nothing at the top side, and going to the left, here is where you've got your SIM card slot. As I've told you, supports 5G. It's got like dual nano SIMs on board, and that is pretty much it. On the bottom you've got a 3.5mm audio jack available, primary microphone is there, type C port is there, and this is your down firing speaker. That's it. And here's how the back of the phone looks like. Hey, for this price point, phone actually looks pretty good, I'd say. It's got a dual tone sort of effect. The lower 3/4 of the body has a prismatic sort of feel that reflects X sort of patterns when light falls on it, and at the top you got a matte sort of finishing. And talking about build quality is fine, but hey, it's a budget category phone, right? So you can't expect a lot over here. Entire body is made of polycarbonate, especially this back and the sides. And talking about cameras, it's got dual cameras. Primary one is a 50 megapixel camera, and the secondary one is just for an AI depth sensing and stuff. Yes, you do have like a dual tone LED flash as well. And talking about the battery capacity, I've told you, right, 5000 milliampere battery and supports 18 watt fast charging. So what I'll do is I'll quickly set up the phone, use it for some time, and then be right back to continue the video. So guys, I'm back to continue the video. Phone is all set up and good to go. First, let's quickly put this fingerprint reader to a test. So fingerprint reader comes built into the power button itself, which I feel is like quite practical, guys, in day-to-day usage, and it's also like quite convenient using it. So let's quickly check it out. Hey, are you guys looking at that? Not bad, right? It's actually doing a good job. Look at this. Fingerprint reader is doing a good job most of the time and was actually like quite responsive, especially for a budget category phone. And there you go. This is how the home screen on the phone looks like. I've told you, right, comes with a 6.6-inch 1080p resolution, 120Hz super smooth display, and we'll talk about the display quality in a moment. If you talk about the bezels are quite thin on the sides. On the bottom, you do have a bit of thick chin, and at the top also you've got like a teardrop sort of notch. And keeping that aside, so these sort of Infinix phone have their own skin variant which is called as XOS. So let me just quickly head over to settings and show you that also. The Android version, I believe the phone is running out of the box, is version 12. So let me show you. So there you go. As you can see, Android version is 12, XOS version is V10.6. Not a big fan of this skin, but theek hai, chalega for this price point. Thing is, now the phone has a bit of bloatware and unnecessary apps which I always keep uninstalling from Infinix phones as soon as I boot them. But apart from that, the overall phone does feel quite responsive thanks to their display and also MediaTek's Dimensity 810 CPU. We'll come to the CPU part in a moment. So before we do that now, what I'll do is I'll quickly just play some videos on YouTube and I'll show you how the display quality on it looks like.
Bro, I need your help.
Why? What happened?
My PC became very old and I'm not able to play these games properly.
Chill ma, I'm there na. So guys, we have a brand new quest today. We will be building a brand new gaming PC for my sister.
Wow.
And let me tell you, it's actually a very good time to build a PC because all the brands have come out with the next gen platform. Okay, you guys saw the display quality, right? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Now, if you would ask me, display is actually very impressive at this price point. Now, come on, you're getting like a 1080p full HD plus resolution display at this price point, so there's nothing less you can expect over here. Good amount of detail, everything looks crisp and clear, guys, no matter what sort of content you're watching. And if you talk about the colors are also very good. I believe it comes with like an IPS LCD display, so color accuracy was fine, and overall color temperature, white balance, everything was like pretty decent at this price point. Brightness was also like quite sufficient, guys. The display panel can go up to like 500 nits of brightness, which is like enough for your day-to-day sort of usage. But coming to the main highlight of this panel is it's got like 120 Hz super smooth refresh rate, guys. So that makes a big difference, especially for a budget category phone. Everything, the whole UI, navigation, browsing, closing, transition of apps, everything feels so smooth over here. Buttery smooth experience, I can say. Now, keeping that aside, now if you talk about the sound quality, it comes with like a single down-firing speaker, and speaker quality was also not half bad. It's actually pretty good at this price point. There was good amount of detail, clarity was nice, and distortion was also like minimum, even if you go up to like 95% volume level. Audio output also satisfactory. Wait a second, I haven't told you about the CPU, right? Infinix Hot 25G is powered by MediaTek's Dimensity 810 CPU. It's an octa-core CPU that supports 5G also and is like a pretty decent CPU at this price point, especially it's not the first time we're actually seeing this CPU. Lots of budget category phones actually feature that, and let me tell you, it's a great CPU for like day-to-day sort of usage. The whole navigation, browsing, closing and opening of apps, everything feels quite smooth over here, and added to that, you're also getting 120 Hz refresh rate display, right? So everything feels quite good and performance is very good for a day-to-day sort of usage. And now you might get a question about gaming. How does the phone perform for gaming? Well, Dimensity 810 is a pretty decent CPU. You can definitely use it for gaming also, casual gaming. In fact, you can actually play BGMI also, guys, but at lowest graphics settings, I'd say. You can set the graphics to around like smooth and frame rate to ultra and expect around like 40 FPS of BGMI gaming on this particular phone. That sort of results you can expect over here. Let me know if you guys are interested about the gaming performance of this model, and I'll definitely make like a gaming review also on my channel. Share your thoughts, like what sort of games I should test, in the comment section down below. Alright, before wrapping up the video, let me also quickly open up the camera app and show you. So here's how the UI looks like. Very similar UI on all the Infinix phones. You've got a couple of modes over here. I've told you, right, it comes with like a 50 megapixel dual camera setup and has like 1080p 30 fps video recording support. So what I'll do is I'll shoot a couple of pictures, sample pictures, and I'll add them at the end of this video. Just have a look at them. You'll get an idea on the camera quality of this phone. Well, that is pretty much it. Our video on Infinix brand new Hot 25G. It's a pretty good all-rounder phone, I'd say. You're getting a good 120Hz 1080p resolution LCD display, and on top of that, you're also getting like up to 7 GB of RAM paired with like Dimensity 810 CPU. 50 megapixel camera is also there, paired with 5000 milliampere battery. So I'll be using this phone for a couple of days, guys. I'll be testing it in variety of aspects, and in my full review video, we'll be going in depth and talking about the display quality, camera quality, how is the gaming performance, what sort of temperatures are we getting on long-term gaming, and all of that. Apart from that, if you have any other question also, leave your queries in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely try to cover them in my full review video. Talking about the pricing, this particular variant of the Hot 25G costs around 11,999 rupees in India, and yes, it does support 12 band 5G as well. So that's it. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video and got to know everything about this particular model. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos, and I'll see you all in my next one.